Hi everybody, Robin here, back again with more news. Nissan recently announced a reduction in price for both the Rogue and Pathfinder crossover SUVs. This applies to every trim and drivetrain of the Rogue and the Pathfinder, but the amount of the price drop varies based on those things. I will put a list of the full price breakdown up in a moment. Okay, let's dig into it. Starting with the Rogue, this is Nissan's compact crossover SUV, which competes with a bunch of other brands, the Honda CR-V and the Toyota RAV4 being among the most popular. Briefly, Nissan offers 5 trims of the Rogue: the base S, then the SV, the Rock Creek, the SL, and the top-of-the-line Platinum. The Rock Creek is the off-road friendly version of the Rogue. It comes standard with all-wheel drive. The rest of the trims come standard with front-wheel drive, with all-wheel drive as an option. The Rock Creek trim is also new for 2025, as well as a new Sustain hands-free technology offered on the Rogue SL and Platinum. All of them use a turbocharged inline 3-cylinder engine, which makes 201 horsepower and 225 pound-feet of torque. And now, the least expensive S trim with front-wheel drive costs $29,980 or $640 less than before. And that price includes the destination charge. By comparison, the least expensive Honda CR-V is the LX with front-wheel drive. It costs $31,495. The least expensive Toyota RAV4 is the LE with front-wheel drive. It does cost less than the Honda, but still more than the Nissan, $30,645. Go to the other end of the spectrum and get the top-of-the-line Rogue Platinum with all-wheel drive. Expect to pay $41,380 or $930 less than before. It's also $1,115 less than the Honda CR-V Sport Touring Hybrid and $620 less than the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid Limited with all-wheel drive. But bear in mind, both the CR-V and RAV4 top trims are hybrids, which means they win on both horsepower and fuel economy. The biggest drop in price comes courtesy of the Rogue Rock Creek, which Nissan gave nearly a $2,000 discount. At the time I reviewed it, its base price was $36,810. Now it's $34,880. Moving on to the Pathfinder, it's a nearly 200-inch long 3-row crossover SUV with a naturally aspirated V6 making 284 horsepower and 259 pound-feet of torque. It started its 5th generation in 2022. Unlike the Rogue, the Pathfinder already had a lower price than the popular Honda Pilot and the new for 2024 Toyota Grand Highlander. This reduction just lowers it further. The reductions are also simpler for the Pathfinder. For the S, SV, and Rock Creek trims, Nissan dropped the price by $670. For the SL and Platinum trims, they dropped it by $1,170, and that's true for both the front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive versions. The base Pathfinder S with front-wheel drive starts at $37,790. That compares to the $41,650 price of the base Honda Pilot Sport with front-wheel drive and $42,310 price of the Toyota Grand Highlander LE, also front-wheel drive. Things get a bit more complicated when you get to the high-end trims, as Honda added a black edition version of the Pilot, which goes above the usual top-of-the-line Elite trim, and the Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid Max Limited gets a 362 horsepower hybrid engine setup. All of the above, both Hondas and the Grand Highlander, come standard with all-wheel drive and cost at least $2,500 more than the top-of-the-line Pathfinder Platinum with all-wheel drive. So there you have it. Lower prices. A very welcome thing to say. I will go ahead and put the full price list of the Rogue up on the screen for you to see right now. And now I will put up the full price list of the Pathfinder for you to check out. Nissan looks to lure new buyers in with lower prices. Logical enough. And using its two most popular models to do it could bring in more sales. At the same time, we now have several new automotive tariffs to enter into the equation, and that will also definitely affect prices. Regardless, over the past couple of years, I've reviewed several versions of both the Rogue and the Pathfinder and found a lot to like in both of them. And now, you can like them for less. I'm Robin Warner. Thank you very much for watching.